guys, here's Madam OK, and today I will paint with you the landscape, and this time the landscape that we will create will be the impressionistic one, done with some blotches of colors. So we will be using brushes, mostly the flat ones, I call them, a palette knife, if you have the metal one it will be even better, some rounded brushes, masking tape in case when you use, like myself, the piece of Bristol paper. So this way you will round it. I'll show you here right away how to do it. You round up the masking tape, a piece of masking tape, and you will attach it from the bottom of the paper, and this way you will secure that the paper will not move while painting. Some water, of course, but not too much, and my crazy palette. And as you can see, I use simply styrofoam plates and placing some of the acrylic paint on, or if you don't have it, tempera paint, we can start painting. So what I want to do, again, very good tip, always have couple of even 3 patches of white paint, because this is the one that you will use the most. Mixing with other colors. So what I want to do, I want to decide how I will do it, and I think that I want to have a field and maybe some trees on the top. So that will be my I would say horizon line. You see, I will have here maybe another section of the green. This will be my field, a little bit like bushes, maybe grass or not grass. Some trees will come here, maybe another one somewhere here, maybe another even there. I try not to keep them on the same height, because when they will be on the same height, I don't think they will look so nice. You know what, you can also, if you want to, you can have mountains here in the back. Why not, right? That's up to you. You don't need to have it, you can have them. When I say about the tree, it's like a grouping here of the leaves and foliage, and then maybe, like you see here, will be a couple of lines to indicate where the branches and the trunk will be. But I will keep it very loose. I still don't know how will I develop it. Like, I'm leaving myself some options. I like to have a path here, so that I just don't want to have that the field will look exactly the same way. So you see here, if I will create the field, if I still decide that it will be the field, that will be the stems, and here will be the top, right, of this. Let's see, canola field. Now I can start painting, and what I want to do with the brushes that I have, I want to make sure that I have some colors already a little bit pre-mixed. So for example, for the sky, I want to have a little bit of pink, believe me or not. How pink, you would say, Madam, okay, why do you mix some pink? Well, because I think that the pink will look good. So you see, that's a quite strong pink, so I'm getting a little bit more of the white here, and there's even a little bit of blue coming here. So you see, that's what I will apply here. Okay, so that will be good for now. The other section that I want to do, I want to get now a little bit of maybe a brownish color. You see, I have it here, burnt umber. It's called burnt umber, and I mix it with a little bit of white and tiny bit of the blue that I have here on the side. And what I will do with it, you see here, let's see this color. I make it really grayish, bluish, brownish color, and I will apply here on the back to indicate my mountains, if I decide again to keep them, because I still remember, even when you apply something, since we use acrylics, it's so easy to change it, right? As an artist, you always look for the best possibilities for yourself, and when you decide that something else will look better, well, easily you can change it. Jagged line. Okay, good. So that will be the mountains. Now what I want to have a little bit of this beautiful brown color here in the down sections when I will represent as a ground. And this just for now, I mix it with a little bit, my burnt umber color with a little bit of white. Notice I try most of the lines will, or brush strokes, will follow the horizontal line. And this is not all of those brush strokes. However, I want to still indicate that this is something flat, right, like the ground. Okay, I have also a little bit of the blue that I want to mix in it, and tiny bit of, believe me or not, of black. So I have it here on the side. You don't see this part. You see blue is here, and my black will come here as well. Okay, so this was okay. We will have it. Maybe a little bit of water. That's why you hear the sound of my brush touching the glass of the container in which I keep my water. And here we have it. Now we are to put some grass on it, but you see that is the main composition. Good. Now from there I want to get my beautiful section here that will divide the trees from the field, you see. So I'm applying it quite heavy, when you can see, and I definitely do it because I don't want to have the same colors all over my surface. Now I want to have a little bit darker section, and I will use tiny bit of purple, believe me or not, here to differentiate my trees and bushes from the section that I just created here on the bottom, dividing field from, I don't know, from some green stuff. Okay, so here we are. Notice what I'm doing here. I know that the tree will come here, and I want to make sure that I will have some darker patches, like behind some of the groupings of leaves, right? So that will help me very, very much. So I'm just applying more or less in the center some of those colors combinations, and I will be showing you in the second what will happen. Okay, so here we have some bushes, here we have this color here coming. This is good. I even will apply another layer here of it. So you see, it looks really strange. You would see, Madam, okay, what are you doing? Well, you will see. Now I'm mixing a little bit of yellow into it, and I have all those strange colors on my brush, but that's okay. You see, I'm going here, I'm going now on the top here. Some places my yellow color goes on top of my purple color, and then we get kind of neutral color, we call it. But I'm still wanting to mix here some different green colors. So you see, my tree will have so many different beautiful colors. Notice here, a little bit of it here. They are the wider strokes, and I will do very much the same here. And I want to bring, oh, maybe this one I bring even higher, this tree. Okay, so that's, again, it's my choice, my decision. How will I do it? So you see, will be the other tree. I decided on this side here, those tree will be a little bit darker, so the light will hit from our right upper side, because that will be the sun. Okay, so you see here, and I also need a little bit of this color here. I really differentiate the color from the one on the bottom. Okay, now from there I want to look for another color, right? And another color that I want to have will be quite a dark green. Okay, so will be here, see, and then I know that I will have those stronger, darker green on this side here. So you see, already I indicate where the light comes from, here, from our, again, upper right side. Okay, so this will be here, and I definitely need this this darker one on the bottom here, right? So from this section, you see the way how we created it here, I can already leave it. Notice that the strokes that go on the diagonal indicate the positioning of the branches on which the leaves will lie down or grow. Okay, then here, little bit more there, and I also need already a little bit of those colors here in my field. I want to have a connection of the colors, right? So the color is coming here, a little bit of it here, and so. That will be my field. I need this green, especially here in the front, because I decided that I will represent canola field. Okay, I love canola. I love the colors of the field here in our beautiful province of Alberta in Canada. So I definitely want to represent.
Now from there, what I will be doing, I will be going to this side of the field, and for this purpose I want to add in a little bit of yellow with white. And I'm doing it here so because my yellow is quite a transparent color. So you see, I'm going with this mixture here to make it more opaque, and that's what I'm doing here. I also, in the second, will go with another very important combination of the colors, and that will be a little bit of the purple, a very, very light version of it. So you see here, first, notice that those strokes go horizontal to represent the top of the canola field.
so this is good. I will still go with a little bit more of the yellow, as you can see, and have it here, and I apply really quite a bit of amount. And for getting it here, I will use my palette knife. I would even right away spread it here on my field and place it also here, a little bit on the side. I want to have really heavy, very textured field. Good. So my paint is already here. My paper towels are here. See how I go, and I really apply it. Remember, acrylic paints dry quite fast, so if you are a spontaneous painter, just make sure that you put all those paints fast for yourself on the side, and you can start working without even sketch. But for those of you who like take your time, make sure that the palette that you have has some sponge underneath covered with the wax paper, so that the paint will not dry right away. Okay, so you see it's already, you can see richer. There's lots of texture, really. And the same with the green. I want to make sure that I really can see that it's not just green. I need to have some of this color blended into the yellow color blended into the green as well. So you see, and that is not everything. Now I will go back to my purple color. I mix it with lots of white, and now I will apply it here. So you see, I can also bring some grass here, like you see, to play and so on. But right now I leave it, and I want to go back to those parts here, because now, believe me or not, I want to get a little bit of the pink here. And why I'm getting this pink? Because I want this peeking up through. Okay, I know that this section, our left side, is a little bit darker, right? So you see what I'm doing here. Next, especially to this darker section, I want to have a little bit of my pink here. Okay, now I also want to have tiny bit of it here, but this is just a little bit. Now, since you see we are working here with the green, I also want to have some of the blue in my tray. So like this side is lighter, I want to bring it here. Like you see, just why not, right? Like you see, would say, Madam, okay, what are you doing? Well, I'm doing something what I think will work for our painting. But we, of course, remember, we layer everything. So we can always check out if this works or not. And if it doesn't, it's so easy to change it. There's absolutely no problem to panic with anything, because when you paint, you can really adjust everything and have so much fun. You see, even this tree, I'm starting getting those brighter colors on, because I can now. You see I have more colors in my field, so I can feel. Like you see, what can I? That's good. Now you see we have bright, beautiful field, and then from there I want to go back to my colors, and I want to create the trunk of the trees. So what I will be doing now, like you see, with some of the brown and some white, I will go here and I will create trunks, okay, like this, and a little bit more, and a little bit more. You see something here happening, then maybe another one here, not so much visible, just a little bit. You see, we bring those colors here, something here, something there. You see, so we have really traced everything. Now from there I want to decide, okay, how does it look like? I still need to, I'm not so keen yet on my trees, so I have to work on them. And I mix blue with green that I have, and I'm looking for some new colors. You see, this is quite a nice color here. Okay, that really helps, you see, so like this. Now I'm also want to introduce this color a little bit here, so my tree will be here. It's quite big. See, I break it here slightly more, and I think I lost my branch here, so I want to bring some of my branches again. You see, that is brighter. Now what we can do, we can also mix some of the red, and I want to bring some of the red next to it. You see, just like this. Why not? Okay, I want to have the same, so this looks good. Then I'm thinking about my field here. The yellow looks so beautiful, but I need to bring some, like you see, a little brighter colors here. Now the same will be in my here, my other tree. I need to bring some of those patches here. You see, like this. Okay. Now from there, I want to have here, like you see, some of the colors like this, and some lighter bushes maybe here. See, so just bringing all those colors and playing with them together. Okay, so we have lots of different colors, and I think now when you look at those mountains, I don't think they really that we can keep them the way they are. I think that we now want to go to our sky, and with the sky we want to change the colors, because I don't think this color contributes as much as we would like to have it. So let me see, I just push this darker color here, and I will be going, see here, still with this beautiful blue color here. We want to go to the sky. Okay, you see here a little bit more like this. Look what is happening. Those trees become smaller. Everything will settle down. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. So we are almost at the end of our project. You can already see that we introduced so many different changes, but that's what is happening very often when you paint. You start with certain idea, then some of those ideas work and some don't. And you have to be courageous and bring changes when you think that they will be contributing to a better painting. So anyway, that's what we have here. I hope that you enjoyed the process, and now you will be ready to paint your own painting. And have a wonderful time working on your own painting. Bye!